Okay, everybody. Sitting up tall. Activating your feet. Closing your eyes. Ah, here comes Jen. Good timing, Jen. Good timing. And then just slow down the expansion of the ribcage when you inhale. And slow down the contraction of the ribcage when you exhale. Now, our intent this morning, and for the rest of the day, and tomorrow, and week, and life, is to connect to your heart. And then this morning, to feel for what emotion is there, or what emotions are there. And I'd like you to work with that using your breath. So you're inhaling with curiosity, feeling for what emotions are there, or energies, or sensations. And then you move it out when you exhale. So the practice is for any kind of feeling you have in your heart. You could be holding joy in your heart right now, or grief, or frustration, or heartache. Emotions of every kind. They all need to move. We need to make room for new energy. It's part of how we cultivate our internal balance. And let's not be so quick as to just move it out. Do your best to track it. Feel it within the window of your tolerance. And feel for what's there. Otherwise you won't really know what to move out. Put your hand on your heart. One or two hands. And then connect to your heart with breath. And with your attention. And every time you inhale, feel what's there. And when you exhale, feel for moving it out. It doesn't mean it's gone. Maybe you're just moving out a layer, or you're softening if there's resistance. Whatever you can do, that's a win. And then take your hands off your heart. Bless you, Kathy. And also, those of you who've not yet met Angela, welcome to Angela. Angela is a new member of our lovely tribe. So welcome, Angela. Now, bringing the soles, I've got to move, sorry, Boo, I've got to move. Bringing the soles of your feet together into Badakanasana. We're going to do a forward bend. You can help me do a forward bend. Okay. We're going to do a forward bend with Uddiyana. We're going to do 2 Uddiyana. So Uddiyana, Angela, is where you exhale all the air out, you pull the belly in and up and you hold it. We're holding it for about a 5 count. We're going to do 2 Uddiyana's in Badakanasana, and then a straighten one leg, another forward bend, and then we're going to come out to the side and do 2 more Uddiyana. So we're going to be doing about 12 Uddiyana all together here. Okay, so we're only going to hold them for 3 or 4. We're not going to hold them for too long. So take a big breath in. Feel for connecting to the heart. Uddiyana helps us to move stuff. That's why we're doing so many. So big inhale. Lean forwards. Come into a little bit of a forward bend. Exhale all the air out through the mouth. You need to wear pink more often, Jen. Really suits you. Tuck chin in. Pull the belly in and up. Hold Uddiyana for a 4 count. Stay in the forward bend. Release the belly. Inhale. Sharply exhale through the mouth. Tuck chin down, pull belly in and up, use the hands to traction the spine forwards. Release the belly. Walk the hands up, straighten out your left leg. Keep your right foot either in sort of a half Badakanasana or tuck the foot in towards the groin. And you're coming into a forward bend to the inside of this leg. Yeah, so you're not coming into a forward bend over the leg, it's to the inside of it. Okay, so it's kind of a forward bend over the shin you've got tucked in. Okay, so forward bend over here. Again, 2 Uddiyana, taking a big breath in. Lovely, Em. Sharply exhale through the mouth. Pull the belly in and out. Hold Uddiyana, holding it for a 4 count. Release the belly, inhale. Sharply exhale through the mouth. Lovely, Angela. Pull belly in and up. Hold the Uddiyana. Now release the belly, stay in a forward bend, come over your straight leg. So you're kind of bending over to the side now. That's it. So over the straight leg, coming over the side. 2 Uddiyana here. So it's like a forward side bend. Big inhale. Sharply exhale through the mouth. Pull the belly in and up. Start to move things around. Release the belly. Inhale. Sharply exhale through the mouth. Pull belly in and up. Really use this Uddiyana to start tugging at the heart. Tugging at moving stuff around. Walk the hands up. Cradle the head. Bring your feet back into Badakanasana. Do the other side. Kick out. I love you. I do. Huge inhale. Lean forwards. Exhale all the air out through the mouth. Badakanasana, forward bend. Pull the belly in and up. You're pulling the belly button up towards the heart to kind of just tug at the heartstrings, literally. Release the belly. Inhale. Sharply exhale through the mouth. Pull belly in and up. Hold it there. Lovely, Em. Really good. That's great, Helen. Release the belly. Inhale, walk the hands up. Straighten out your right leg. Keeping the left leg either tucking it into the groin or keeping it in more of a Uddiyana, half Badakanasana. So forward bend to the inside of the straight leg here. So big breath in. As you exhale, come into a forward bend. Sharply exhale through the mouth. Pull the belly in and up. Hold the Uddiyana. Use the hands to traction the spine forwards. Connect to the back of the heart here. Release belly. Inhale. Sharply exhale through the mouth. Belly, pull it in and up. Belly's going to be getting a little bit tired. These are great abdominals as well. Release the belly. Inhale, don't walk the hands up, walk the hands over the leg. So you're coming into a twist over the right leg. It's like a side bend, forward bend. 2 Uddiyana here. Huge inhale. Sharply exhale through the mouth. Pull belly in and up. Lovely. That's nice, Kathy. Good energy going on there through your heart. Release the belly. Inhale. Sharply exhale through the mouth. Pull belly in and up. Hold it, hold it, hold it. We're holding this one for a bit longer. It's the last one. Release the belly. Inhale. Walk the hands up. Cradle the head. Push the head up. Good job. We're coming into elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. And then we're coming into frog lifting through. Elbow to knee followed by frog lifting through. We did so many Uddiyanas there. That is it with abdominals for today. You'll be pleased to know. But I'm sure you can, obviously you're pulling the belly in and up, but you're really getting into the abs by doing Uddiyana. So, and also the heart. So keep connecting to heart as we do the elbow to knee. I'm going to lie here, Moosey, hey? You just make yourself comfortable on my mat. That's just fine. Okay, elbow to knee. So laying on your backs, everyone. So anytime it gets too much, because it is Saturday morning, either have the heels at the bum or bring the feet to the ground. Or maybe don't lift the head, just do little leg extensions. Okay, good girl. So clasping hands behind the head. Picking the feet up off the floor. The knees are over the hips. Heels of feet a little bit lower than the knees. Those leggings look awesome, Helen. Huge inhale into the lower back. Exhale, lift head and shoulders off the floor. Send the elbows towards the left thigh. Straighten the right leg. 45 degrees off the floor. Lovely, Sherry. Pull belly down. Lovely, Angela. Inhale, back to center. Keep the head and shoulders lifted. Curl tailbone, exhale both elbows, right thigh, straighten the left leg 45 degrees, curl tailbone, pull belly down. Good energy in that belly, Jen. Inhale, bend the knees, morning lily. Hold the breath, Hairu, curl tailbone, exhale both elbows, left knee, straighten right leg. Reach through the heel of that right leg, pull belly down. Big inhale back to center. Great lift in those shoulders, Suze. Hold the breath, curl tailbone, exhale both elbows, right knee, straighten left leg. Curl tailbone, second time here, pull belly down. Inhale, hold the breath, bend the knees, curl the tailbone. Exhale, both elbows, left knee, straighten the right leg. Curl tailbone a second time, lovely reach there, hold, pull belly down. Inhale back to center, hold the breath. Curl the tailbone, stay with it, Sherry, we're almost there. Exhale, both elbows, right knee, straighten left leg. Lift elbows skywards, pull belly down. Great, Helen. Inhale, bend the knees, last round. Hold the breath, curl tailbone. Exhale, both elbows, left knee, straighten the right leg, 45 degrees. Really strong, Kathy, pull belly down. Big inhale back to center, final one. Hold the breath, lower back, press it down. Exhale, both elbows, right knee. That's it, Angela. Straighten the left leg. Reach through the inner arch of left leg, pull belly down. Inhale, bend the knees. Head and shoulders down, feet down. Good job. What better way to move stuff out than doing abdominals? Moving into frog lifting through. Froggy lifting through. Watch your little head there, girl. Good girl. So, with frog lifting through, you're going to be keeping head and shoulders lifted. Bring the legs into an elbow to knee position. So you're bending the knees, heels a little bit lower than the knees, and then you straddle the legs apart. So with frog, hips and knees are in line, ankles and knees are in line, flexing feet towards the shins. Okay, so frog lifting through. Frog lifting through. Now, if you are back tweaky or hip tweaky and you have a wall handy, you can put your feet on the wall. If you're revisiting this video and you are putting your feet on the wall, do not do the tailbone curl, because with your feet on the wall, your tailbone's already curled. So, pick your leg position there, take a big inhale, clasp hands behind the head. As you exhale, lift head and shoulders off the floor, curl the pelvis towards the belly button, send thigh bones away from hips, pull belly down. Now keep head and shoulders lifted. Inhale, uncurl pelvis. Exhale, curl the pelvis towards the ceiling. So it's not a massive curl. Send the thigh bones away from hips, pull belly down. Good job, Angela. These are a challenge. Huge inhale, uncurl pelvis. Exhale, curl pelvis towards the belly button. Reach thigh bones away from hips, pull the belly down. Lovely, Jen. Inhale, uncurl pelvis. Exhale, curl pelvis towards the belly button. Thigh bones, reach them away from hips. Lovely, Kathy. Pull belly down. Big inhale back to center. Big inhale, uncurl pelvis. Let's join in that. Exhale, curl pelvis towards the belly button. Reach the elbows towards the sky. Thigh bones away from hips. Great, Helen. Pull belly down. Inhale, uncurl pelvis. 2 more to go. Exhale, curl pelvis. That's it, Midge. You help Sherry. Send the thigh bones away. Pull belly down. Inhale, uncurl the pelvis. Last one. Exhale, curl pelvis. Reach the elbows skywards. Thigh bones away from hips. Pull belly down. Inhale, head and shoulders down. Help the legs together. Good job. Pop the feet down. Really, really good work. We are moving into bridge with a roll. The way this is going to work is we're going to do bridge lifts first. So we'll be coming up and almost all the way down slowly with a roll between our thighs. And then we're going to stay up in bridge for a little bit. But to start with, grab your rolled up mat or whatever you're using, your prop, pop it between your thighs. I love you, boo. I do. I do. I love you. And then your heels, you're shuffling them back towards your bum or until the heels are underneath the ankles. So the rolled up mat, your pubic bone is halfway between your knees and your hip bone. Activate the feet. So you're picking the toes up off the floor here. Lovely. little midge. Squeeze your roll, squeeze your sit bones. Pick up your toes, activate your feet. Balloon the breath through the heart. Feel for moving stuff as you breathe out. Inhale into the lower back. And on your next exhale, squeeze your prop, tuck tailbone, lower mid, upper back, come up into bridge. Now inhale, curl your way down slowly. Not all the way though. So when you're almost all the way, exhale, lift back up into bridge, squeezing your roll. Inhale, curl your way down, almost all the way, but not quite. Exhale, lift up into bridge, maybe lift a little bit more. Like we were talking earlier in the week, that little bit of more lift, more breath. Inhale, come down, almost all the way. This time, as you exhale, stay up in bridge. Once you're up in bridge, feel for tractioning the thigh bones away from the hips using the feet. So you're drawing the heels towards the ankles. That's it, Suze. So it's energetically, you're moving the heels of the feet towards the bum. Tractioning the thigh bones away from the hips. Inhale, spread the ribs. Exhale, tuck tailbone. Inhale, relax the neck. Exhale, ease both sides of the shoulders away from the ears. Staying up in bridge, that's it. On your next exhale, curl upper, mid, lower back, all the way down. Good work. Move your rolled up mat from between your thighs. Roll over onto your side and come to standing. Now, we are doing shoulder shrugs in horse stance. Shoulder shrugs in horse. So I just need to move this. I've got something sticky to stand on. Moose, watch your paws. That's it, come and stand over you. So horse, feet about 3 or 4 feet apart. And you're, so you're turning your feet out and you're sinking into your knees, okay? If the knees are coming over your feet, then you need to make your stance wider. Watch your paw, that's it, good girl. So when you sink into your horse and the knees are coming over your feet, then make your stance wider. You've turned your feet out a little bit. It's relatively intense. We're going to be up here for about 6 breaths for horse stance. So you're feeling for being relatively upright, sinking into your horses. Shoulder shrugs, 2 rounds. Lovely, Kathy. Take a big breath in. Hold the breath. Bring the shoulders up to the ears. Roll the shoulders back. Top of the shoulders, squeeze them together. And as you exhale, drag them down the back. Release the shoulders. Inhale into the back of the heart. Mid shoulder blades, squeeze them together. Exhale, drag mid shoulders down the back. Back bottom ribs, breathe into them. Bend the elbows. Squeeze the elbow tips towards each other. Drag shoulders down the back. Release the arms. Sink into your horses a little bit deeper. Huge inhale. Broaden the collarbone. Hold the breath. Bring the shoulders up to the ears. Roll the shoulders back. As you exhale, squeeze shoulder blades towards each other. Drag, 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 drag down the back. Release the arms. Breathe into the heart. Spread ribs sideways. Mid shoulders, squeeze them towards each other. Drag mid shoulders down the back. Squeeze the sit bones, support your horses. Huge inhale. Bend the elbows. Squeeze elbow tips. Shoulder blade tips towards each other. Drag them down the back. Release the arms. Straighten the legs. Heel, toe, your feet together. Good job. Coming into turbo dog. Now, a couple of options with turbo dog. Many options with turbo dog. You can do turbo puppy. We're transitioning through that as we come into turbo dog. You can do turbo dog with the knees bent, being up on the toes. Again, we'll transition through that. Full turbo dog, legs straight, elbows bent. All of the above you can do with hands on blocks. If you've got 2 blocks and you want to intensify that, you can do. Good go. So if you want to make it a little bit more intense, if you are using blocks, either make sure your mat's quite sticky so you don't move, or slide the blocks against a wall, okay? So you can either use blocks or not. If you're using blocks, they're the long way around, your hands on top of the blocks, okay? So I'll show you, we'll set up first. So everyone's on the knees under hips, hands under the shoulders. And then you move the hands forwards 4 to 6 inches. The further forward you move, the more intense turbo puppy and turbo dog become, okay? So here, if you're using your blocks, put your blocks under your hands now, okay? So I'm going to use blocks this morning. You don't have to, okay? But just imagine my hands are on the ground if you're not using blocks. So bend the elbows towards the ground, but they're not touching the ground. It's not dolphin, bending them towards the ground. It's quite intense. Wrap shoulder blade tips towards the armpits. Squeeze the elbows and upper arms in. Curl the toes under, relax the head. So this is turbo puppy. If this is enough, stay there. Start to straighten the legs. So you're on the toes of the balls of the feet. Keep the knees bent for a second and just lean into your hands a little bit. Okay. If you're going further, start to straighten the legs. Feel for bringing the heels of the feet towards the ground. So you're not rounding the back in turbo dog. You're feeling for flattening the back. That's it. You've got it there. You've got it, Angela. Relax the head. Keep bending the elbows. Elbows towards the ground. Upper arms towards each other. That's great, Sherry. Susie, lovely, lovely. Lift up through mid-back more, Kathy. That's it. You too. Send your spine towards me a little bit more. There, yes. That's it. Lovely, Helen. Great, Jen, you got it. Great, everyone. And everyone, knees down. Superb. Great job. So that's really good for, you know, the shoulder tweak that we were looking at the other day, Helen. So that particular turbo dog, if you transition, if you do the turbo puppy first for a bit, then you do the knees bent, then come into full turbo dog. It's a really nice way to warm up and start to heal that. Come into standing. Let's do some suns. We're going to do one sun, one bee to get us moving a little bit this morning. One sun, one bee. Now, bringing hands to chest, activating the feet. Inhale, reach the arms skyward, sun salutation, simple sun. Exhale, forward bend. Lunge, inhale, step your left foot back. Pad your knee, if you've got padding there, reaching the arms skywards. Maybe that's a bracing forward there, Sherry. Hands come down, step back into plank. Squeeze legs together, bring the knees down, lower all the way down. Elbows underneath the shoulders for low cobra. Tuck the tailbone. Inhale, lift the elbows 3 inches off the floor. Exhale, drag chest forward. Hands come under the chest. Push onto the knees. Come into down dog. Anytime, whenever we do suns, if you want to be stronger, quicker, do a turbo dog instead of a down dog. Lunge, inhale, left foot forwards. Back knee down. Reach the arms up. Lift the ribs, start to move things out of the heart. Hands come down, step forward into forward bend. Inhale, push the floor away. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. B series on the left. Inhale, reach arms skywards. Bend the knees, come into chair pose. That's it, Suze. Exhale, forward bend. Flatten the hands, so bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, scoop the chest open. So when you're scooping the chest open, what you can also do is bring the hands to the thighs and you can lengthen the spine that way. So just feel out what works for you. Then you need to bring the hands back down, step back into plank. And here you're doing your version of chaturanga, either knees down or you're lowering down with straight legs. Cobra or up dog. So cobra, hands are on the shoulders. Up dog, you're lifting the knees. Great, Suze. Curl the toes under, push into down dog. Maybe do a turbo dog. Warrior one. Inhale, left foot forwards for warrior one. Back knee stays up. That's it, Angela. Coming to standing here. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank. And then lower down. Your version, either knees down first, lovely Helen. Cobra or up dog. Knees are lifted for up dog. Knees down, curl toes under. Downward facing dog or turbo dog. Warrior one, inhale, right foot forwards. Reach the arms up. That's it. Stepping the right foot forwards. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank. Do a little chaturanga. So knees down, lower down. Hands under the chest. Cobra or up dog. That's it. Push back into downward facing dog. That's it. Now this time, both feet, step them forwards between the hands, scooping the chest open, maybe hands on the thighs. Exhale, forward bend all the way. Stretch those hamstrings. Bend the knees. Inhale, reach the arms skywards. Come all the way to standing. Then send the bum back for chair pose. Exhale, hands to chest. Sun salutation A with lounge lunge. So inhale, reach arms skywards. Exhale, forward bend. Lounge lunge. Inhale, right foot back. Bring the knee down. Uncurl toes, widen your lunge a little bit. So lounge lunge. Here you are hugging your left knee, your left leg into the side of the body. Right leg, you're reaching back with that. Right hand starts under the shoulder. Move it forwards, maybe 4 inches, out to the side, turn the hand out. You take a big breath in, hugging the left leg into the side of the body. You start to bring the torso towards the ground. As you exhale, you're twisting the torso towards the left. So juicy stretch through your right side body. Great lounge lunge there, Jen. Lovely. Hello, Lily. Relaxing the head as best you can. That's it. You got it, Angela. Uncurl your toes at the back, Angela. Uncurl. So push through the shin at the back, on the back leg, one that's straight. That's it. Yeah, perfect. And you're twisting towards your front leg. So you're making a C shape with your right ribs, arcing them towards the ground. Everybody inhale, untwist, step back into plank. Bring the knees down, lower down. Low cobra, elbows under the shoulders. Tuck the tailbone. Inhale, lift the elbows off the floor. Exhale, drag chest forward. Hands underneath the shoulders, push onto the knees. Come into downward facing dog. Lounge lunge. Inhale, step your right foot forwards between the hands. Left knee comes down. Lounge lunge, hug your right leg into your chest. You're widening your lunge, nice and long. Left hand under the shoulder. Then move it forwards, 4 inches out to the side. Turn the hand out a little bit. Hugging your right leg into the side of your body. Big breath in. Send your chest and the back of your thigh down towards the ground. As you exhale, twist towards the right leg. Relaxing the head wherever it wants to go. Rest on the knee, other times maybe left ear to left shoulder. Great, Helen, yeah, nice. That was good, Kathy, really good. Nice and juicy going on there, Sherry, lovely, nice. Great, Susie, you got it. You got it, Angela. Everybody inhale, untwist, step forward into forward bend. Inhale, push the floor away, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. Now, be serious on the other side. Inhale, reach the arms skywards. Bend the knees, come into chair. Exhale, forward bend. Now, scoop the chest open, either by bending the knees and keeping the hands on the ground, or bring the hands to the thighs, lengthen the spine that way. Exhale, forward bend. Plank. Step or jump back into plank. Now, lower down, stay down. We're doing boat. You're coming down. So with boat, you're clasping your hands at your bum. You don't need a block or anything. Clasp the hands at the bum, squeeze the legs towards each other. We're lifting the head and the chest, squeezing the hands, lifting the feet. Big inhale, lift up into boat. So you don't want to be lifting the hands too high. You're just, if the hands are touching the bum, it's a good thing. And then send the hands down towards the feet. So you're broadening through the collarbone, lifting the feet, lifting the head, lifting the chest. A couple more breaths. Lovely. And release. Good job. Hands underneath the shoulders. Push onto the knees, come into down dog or turbo dog. Warrior one, inhale, right foot forwards. Coming to standing, reaching the arms up, back knees up. That's it. Hands come down, step back into plank. Knees down, lower down. Clasp your hands at your bum for boat. Big breath in, lift the head, the chest, the feet. Broaden the collarbone. Send the hands towards the feet. Squeeze sit bones. Press the pubic bone into the ground. Relax the head forwards. Release hands clasped. Hands underneath the shoulders. Push into down dog or do a turbo dog. Warrior one. Inhale, left foot forwards. Reach the arms skywards. Moving stuff out of the heart. Feel for creating space. Hands down, step back into plank. You know what's coming, knees down, lower down. boat. Clasp the hands at the bum. Big breath in. Lift the head, the chest, the feet. Squeeze legs towards each other. So you're drawing the hands down towards the feet. My hands are still resting on my bum. Relax the head forwards. Release through the forehead. Eye muscles are soft. Release the hands. Bring the hands under the chest or shoulders. Push back into down dog or do a turbo dog. Inhale, step both feet or jump both feet between the hands. Maybe bring the hands to the thighs to scoop the chest open. Exhale, forward bend. Feel for a lovely, juicy, gentle stretch in the hamstrings. Push the floor away. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Then bend the knees for chair. Exhale, hands to chest. Good job, everyone. Right, we're doing B series with a little bit of wall work if you want to. Obviously, there'll be options if you don't want to go to the wall. So have a drink. We're doing B series with 3 pose vignettes. Moving things out of the heart. Okay, so you're feeling for creating space. Breathing in, connecting to whatever you're feeling in the heart. Breathing out, feeling for moving. Emotions. Emotions need to move. Whatever they are, joy, grief, frustration, anticipation, anxiety, whatever you've got going on. Okay, B series with 3 pose vignettes. Here comes our beauty Helen. First standing pose is going to be warrior 2 and unlocking the shoulders. Oh, my favorite. Hand to chest. Inhale, reach the arms up. Bend the knees, come into chair pose. Exhale, forward bend. Scoop the chest open, so either hands at thigh. Step back into plank. We're stepping back because we're coming into gentle back bends. Bring the knees down, lower all the way down. Lift up into cobra or up dog. Push back into downward facing dog or do a turbo dog. Warrior 2, inhale, left foot forwards. Unlocking of the shoulders, stage 1. Left foot forwards. So bring your left arm up. So you're in warrior 2. I'm just coming a bit closer to the screen so you can see what I'm doing. Warrior 1. So your hands are at right angles, elbow, shoulder in line with each other. Okay. Thumb comes into the armpit, fingers wrapped around the shoulder blade tip. Keeping the elbow in line with the shoulder, big breath in. As you exhale, you're grabbing onto your shoulder blade, drawing the shoulder blade down, sending the elbow forwards. So you start to move this whole area. If you've ever dislocated your shoulder, you do that same move again. If you've never dislocated your shoulder, grab hold of the upper arm. You take a big breath in. Now send the shoulder forward even more. See you unlocking the shoulder, okay? Right hand comes to the inside of the left elbow, turning on the chest muscles and armpit muscles here. Big breath in. As you exhale, push, push, push. Hand and elbow towards each other, really, really, really turning on those chest muscles. Elbows are still at shoulder height. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Release, let's do the other side. Sink into your warrior 2s. Right arm comes up. Elbow, shoulder in line, wrist and elbow in line at right angles. Hand is active, so about 50%. Spread those fingers. Left thumb into the armpit. Wrap the fingers around the shoulder blade tip. Big breath in. As you breathe out, you grab hold of the shoulder a little. Squeeze the armpit muscles onto the thumb. Drag the shoulder forward using the elbow. Same thing. If you've dislocated the shoulder, do that same move again. Otherwise, hand goes around the biceps and the triceps. Big breath in, breathing out, move the shoulder forward. Bring the hand to the inside of the elbow. Again, elbows are still at shoulder height. Big breath in, squeeze sit bones. Press, press, press. Hand and elbows towards each other as you breathe out. Turn those chest muscles on, turn those armpit muscles on. And release, come into warrior 2. So bringing the arms out to the side. Reverse warrior. Inhale, reach back with the right arm above or below the knee, not on the knee joint. Left arm reaches over the ear. Wrapping the shoulder blade, relaxing right ear to right shoulder. It's a great reverse warrior there, Jen. Hello, Luna. That's it, Angela. Lovely. Arcing left ribs open. Feeling the spreading one rib away from the other. Inhale, bring the arm back towards the knee, pull the torso up, cradle the head. Flank stretch. Straighten up your feet. So you stay in the warrior two legs, and then you turn your feet into parallel. Sometimes it's helpful to gently pigeon toe the feet a little bit. So I prefer this if my feet are pigeon toed. It feels much more stable through my pelvis and the back of my knees. If it doesn't work for you, keep the feet in parallel, okay? So we're grabbing the left ankle. So right hand grabs left ankle. Left hand either on top of the right hand or to the floor, or maybe on a block to the outside of the left leg. You take a big breath in, relaxing the head down, you bend the elbow towards the ground, and you send the armpit and the right ribs back towards the right foot. It's like a juicy side bend. You're hanging onto that ankle. The left hand is maybe helping you to traction your body towards the right. Juicy stretch through armpit. This is one of my favorites, I've got to say. There are very few things in life that give us such a great side stretch. That's great, Sherry. Yeah, perfect. I'll help you, Mum. Only if you throw my tennis ball for me. Everybody release. Bring both hands either side of your left foot. Step back into plank. Lay all the way down. Boat with hands clasped. Clasping hands at the bum. Squeezing the legs towards each other. You don't need blocks or anything. Big inhale, lift the chest, broaden the collarbone. Squeeze legs together. Hands, send them towards the feet. Every time we do these, notice whether you get a little bit more depth, a little bit more opening, a little bit more broadening, a little bit more movement. Release the hands. Hands underneath the chest, push into down dog. Inhale, step your right foot forwards for warrior two. Giddy, giddy gumdrops, unlocking the shoulders, stage two. So sinking into your warrior twos. Bringing both hands into parallel. Elbows at shoulder height. Now what you're doing here is, although some of you might find it relatively easy to bring your elbows towards each other, that's not where the magic happens. You keep the elbows shoulder height apart. You send the elbows forwards, as we did in unlocking the shoulders stage one. You're tweezing the elbows towards each other, but not bringing them in. So you keep them at shoulder distance. You're sending the forearms away from each other. I need to do that because I don't have that much range of movement. So just to show you the direction of movement, that's what you're doing with both forearms. Okay, so big breath in, send the elbows forwards, send the forearms and the hands away from each other. You're keeping the wrists straight. So if your hands are flexing, flappy paddles, keep them straight. Inhale, send the elbows forwards, activate chest and armpit muscles, keep elbows at shoulder distance. Exhale, send forearms away from each other. Really feel the warmth in the shoulders, running through the rhomboids, serratus anterior, maybe in the armpit muscles. One more breath. Inhale, send elbows forwards. Exhale, forearms away from each other. Oh, release. Bring the arms into warrior. Exactly, Kathy. Bring the arms into warrior two. So I put unlocking the shoulders in the same category as lunge, toes curled under, back knee up. So inhale, left arm, reach it back for reverse warrior. Left hand above or below the knee, right arm reaches over the ear. Relaxing left ear to left shoulder. After unlocking the shoulders, it's like reverse warrior, feels like such a joy. So really opening through those right side ribs. Feeling into your heart. Whatever emotion you picked at the beginning, or maybe emotions, sensate, feel. And as you breathe in, really connect to those feelings. And as you breathe out, move them. Or move a layer of them. Release reverse warrior. Bring the torso up. Flank stretch. So straightening up the feet. Maybe pigeon toeing the feet a little. This time we're grabbing the right ankle. So left hand reaches to grab the right ankle. We want to keep the legs straight as best we can, but if it's tweaky on the knees, or you're struggling to reach the ankle, then bring the legs closer together. So right hand reaches, left hand reaches for right ankle. Right hand either to the outside of the left foot or on top of the right hand, on top of the left hand. Big breath in, bend left elbow towards the ground. And as you exhale, you're arcing the left ribs towards the left foot, the armpit towards the foot. So the elbow's not touching the ground. You're coming into this side bend, almost like you're pressing left side of body towards the left foot. Inhale, release. Now come to standing. You're either coming into dolphin on the ground with hands clasped or in parallel, or you can do dolphin on the wall. If you are working with forearm balance already, then you are welcome to do forearm balance on the wall. So either forearm balance or a variation of dolphin on the wall, both feet on the wall. If you're not working on the wall, then you can do dolphin on the ground. Yeah. So Kathy's going to the floor. Do you want to go to the wall, Angela, or not really? Do you want to put a foot up on the wall? You don't have to. Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground. That there works. Yeah, totally. No. So you know your little archway. That's it. Yeah. So come down on the knees. Come down on the floor. Come on the hands and the knees. That's it. Now push your. That's it. That's it. But come down on the elbows. Have your bum over your knees. That's it. So move your bum over your knees more, not your ankles. Move your bum forwards. That's it. Measure up. So wrap your hands halfway between shoulders and elbows. Clasp your hands. Bring them down. Now, good job there, Jen. As you exhale, Angela, straighten the legs, but keep the feet on the floor. That's it. So you're keeping the feet on the floor, so you're in dolphin. If you want to go further, Angela, you lift one foot up the wall. That's it. Then the other one, and you push the wall away. That's going to take some practice. You might be a bit close to the wall. Good job. Lovely, Sherry. That's great. That's it, Angela. And everybody finishing up. Good job, Helen. Well done, everyone. Really good. That's it. Good job. Finishing up, beauty, Angela. Everyone coming back to your mats. Let's do one more. So, coming into downward facing dog. We have a little bit of time. Downward facing dog. And then step your left foot forwards. Well done, Angela. Left foot forwards for warrior one with brain cradle. Warrior one with brain cradle. So left foot forwards, clasp hands, bring the hands behind the head. You're in warrior one, wrapping the forearms around the body, around the side of the face. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the elbows. So don't come into too deep a back bend. We're not coming back too far. With this brain cradle, I want you to feel for tractioning the neck up, tractioning the upper back skywards. Yeah, good job. Inhale, release, bring both hands down. Easy twisting lunge or twisting lunge. Feet are at right angles. Easy twisting lunge. Right hand underneath the shoulder. Left arm reaches skywards. And then you draw it back if you want to. Or right elbow on top of left thigh. Make a fist. Put the hand on top of the fist. Just working into which one feels best for you. Relaxing right ear to right shoulder. That's great, Helen. Lovely. Nice, Jen. That's super, Em. You got it. Those easy twisting lunges look great, Kathy. That's it, Angela. Now, Suze, uncurl your back toes because you've got this twist. Yeah, push down to that shin. Great. Lovely. Lovely, Sherry. Really lovely opening. Good job. Everybody release. Bring both hands down. You have a choice. Either lunge H to B or Lunge back bend, grabbing the back ankle with both hands. Not a massive back bend, just a gentle opening through the collarbone. So either grab the back foot, draw lunge heel to bum, maybe sinking forwards, or you grab the back foot with both hands or one hand, and then you push the foot into the hand. Not a massive back bend, you're just gently opening through collarbone, coaxing the heart to create some space for you to move things. Oh, gorgeous, Em. That's it, Jen. Or you do heel to bum. If your left hand is on your thigh, you could also traction that thigh forward a little bit. Great work. That's it. And release. Great work, everyone. Both hands down. Step back into plank. You know what's coming. Bring the knees down. Let's do a boat with hands clasped. So as your chest and as your spine is warming, or as it's much warmer now, just feel into how different these boats feel. Clasp hands at the bum. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the feet. We often do things, everything's always very different. So we always do a prelude or a boat with shoulder shrugs. But sometimes we need to repeat stuff like the ocean. The waves are always repeating themselves. Sometimes we need to repeat things as well, just to get a bit deeper, learn a little bit more. Release the hands, release boat, push back into down dog or do a turbo dog. Inhale, step right foot forwards for warrior one with brain cradle. So right foot forwards, facing forwards, feet 3 feet apart, bend the front knee. Clasp the hands, put the hands at the back of the head. Brain cradle, so you're cradling the brain, allowing the brain to relax into the palms and hands. Begin now, lift the elbows towards the sky. Lift both sides of the ribs up, away from the waist. Exhale, lean back just a little bit. Make this more of an upper back bend than an entire back bend. Breathe deeply. Feel for sensations, feel for emotions moving. Inhale, bring the torso up. Bring both hands down, bring the back knee down. Easy twisting lunge or twisting lunge. Easy twisting lunge, left hand under the shoulder, maybe out to the side to give your torso more room. Right arm reaches up. Or twisting lunge, left elbow on top of right thigh, make a fist, right hand on top of left fist. Either way, we're relaxing left ear to left shoulder. Twisting open through right side ribs. That's great, Kathy. To drink in that sunshine that is on your ribs. Bring that warmth in. You too, Em. Everybody release. Bring both hands down. Either lunge, heel to bum, H to B, or lunge back bend, grabbing the back ankle with one or both hands. So bend the left leg. Grab hold of the foot with the left hand, either draw heel to bum or press the foot into the left hand to do lunge back bend with one hand, or reach back with the right hand, flex the foot, and then draw the foot back, maybe sink forward a little bit. You're feeling for broadening through the collarbone here. You got it, Suze? Lovely, Jen. That's great. Helen, lovely. Nice. Em, really good. Four-legged energy, amazing. Everyone, everybody release. Step back into plank. Do a little chaturanga. Push back into downward facing dog. Now from downward facing dog, you're walking hands to feet or feet to hands. You got it, Helen. Coming into a forward bend with or without neck traction. If you have a wall, you've got some options. You could put your sit bones against the wall and hang out there. You could also turn around and then bring your back against the wall. So leaning into the wall, maybe rugby tackling your shoulders down. So that sometimes feels quite nice too. Just be careful you're not too far away from the wall, because sometimes it's difficult to come back up if you've slid down your wall too deeply. You're doing neck traction, great, Emma, yeah. You're clasping hands at the neck or grabbing the top of your head. Sometimes that puts more tension into the neck. That's great, Angela. So if that puts more tension in, then just hang out. Great, Susie, yeah. Now you feel for creating space, Suze. As much space as you possibly can today. Everyone release neck traction if you're in neck traction. Everyone curl your way up. Jen, do a calf stretch. Put your block against the wall and then put your left calf on your block. Everybody else sit down. Come into a straight leg forward bend or a straddle forward bend. You can choose. At an angle, yeah. Just do a couple of breaths. Maybe do both sides. That's it. Good job. Lovely. We're all doing straddle. Hey, ace. So a little straddle forward bend, exactly like that. Yeah, so if you're in straddle, take one breath in a forward bend. Move your chest over towards one leg. One breath here. And then move your leg over to the other side. One breath here. If you're in a straight leg forward bend over straight legs. Forward bend to the side. Forward bend to the other side. One breath in each side. Jen, you're coming into shoelace forward bend when you're done. Anyone else who wants to do a shoelace forward bend and you're familiar with it, you can do that too. Perfect, Helen, yeah. So 2 breaths on that side and then 2 breaths on the other side, Jen. Good job, Sherry. When you are finished with your forward bends, you are setting up for Shavasana. You can also do one more pose. So you could do a Badakanasana on your back. So you're bringing the soles of the feet together. You could do happy baby, grabbing the soles of your feet and then drawing knees towards you. You could do a straight leg forward bend on the back. If you're doing a straight leg forward bend on the back to traction out the back, you keep the back on the ground. If your bum is coming up off the floor, there's no point in doing it. So keep the back sacrum on the floor if you're doing a straight leg version. Couple of breaths in whatever variation you're doing, if you're doing it, and then you are setting up for Shavasana. Great work, you guys. Really, really good. So as you settle into your Shavasana, feel for coming into a position that really works for you. You know, maybe you want to lay on your side today. Maybe you want to have a pillow under your head. Maybe you want to have knees bent. Maybe you want to straighten out the legs or lay on the belly. Maybe you want to bring knees up a chair. Just feel for what works for you today. Good job, Helen. Yeah. I love it. When we're on the floor, it's just cue for 4-leggeds to do whatever they want. You are game. If you're lying on the floor, you are game. Now release any last bits of tension. Feel for letting the tension melt. And now feel the energy in your own heart soften. Shavasana. Final relaxation pose. start to deepen your breath. Bring your awareness to your hands and to your feet. Maybe you start to wiggle them. Or encourage your dog to sit on your face. Also works. Bending one knee and then the other. And if you are able to, give yourselves 3 more breaths. Sensate into your heart as you breathe. And maybe feel for moving sensations out of the heart to make space for all the new stuff that you'll have coming in throughout today. When you have taken those 3 breaths, and only after you've done that, you are rolling onto your side. You are helping your way up into a seated position. Your neck is the very last thing to come up. With your whole hand, you're cradling your head, your face, and you're pushing your head back up, reminding your neck how much you love it. And then you are bringing your hands into a position that honors you. You and your pooch, you stay right where you are. Exactly. And then when you bow today, bow to yourself and to your heart. My gorgeous Sherry and Midge. Gorgeous Susie. I'll be thinking of you today. Gorgeous Angela. Gorgeous Kathy. And Peggy, I think, was there. Gorgeous. And Lily. And then gorgeous Jan. And Jasper in the distance somewhere. Thank you all so much for coming today. I wish you a most wonderful weekend. I hope it's sunny for all of you wherever you are. Drink in some of the warmth and that sunshine. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. Have a glorious weekend. Gorgeous Helen.